So, over at my parents' place, which is also on the river, we had this pontoon boat float up several days ago. Saturday night, maybe. So I went over there, tied it to a tree. This big tree right here, cedar that hangs out over the river. In summertime, it's high and dry, but the river's up high now. It's only going to continue to get higher, so these logs catch. That big log there stuck right through the skirting of the pontoon up over the rear of the pontoons. That ain't going anywhere. Can't get over there because we have this creek right here, which is normally dry most of the year, but this time of the year it's a few feet deep. Eventually here it'll be about 6 feet deep. Right where that knoll is, the water will end up to the top of that before it's over. So I got to go all the way down the driveway, down the road, through the woods, circle around on snowshoes because there's 3 feet of snow on the ground over there. We're going to cut that log loose, and hopefully the pontoons aren't compromised, don't have a hole in them. So I want to eventually finagle that down the river in front of my place because it's a lot easier to get to, and tie it up there. If whoever owns it, I mean, there's from here to Germfast, there's basically nothing. 20 miles, it'd be almost 30 by river. There's nothing. So I'm guessing that pontoon came from Germfast on north somewhere. Hard to say. It was last licensed in 2015, so 11 years ago. Then we come down the road. Right there's where the creek goes under the road. So we'll cut into the woods here. We're going to attempt to walk on top of the snow. It's been cold last night, so. But if not, I brought snowshoes. Alright, we have arrived. That log at the back's going right over the back of the pontoons. Everything's getting caught on this. There's an actual full-size cedar tree stretching out over the river there. It's all underwater except for the branches. In the summertime, it's above the river. It will be completely below it here shortly. This river is going to come up probably another 4 to 6 feet. The other day I tied it to that tree because I don't want this getting sucked into all this shit and then end up sinking, because it's just going to stay there then. You don't expect the DNR to do anything. When this first showed up, called the sheriff's department, who put us in with the state police, and then they tried to pawn us back off to the sheriff's department. And that's just what you're going to run into. Nobody wants to deal with this. So you can see all the skirting's been ripped away there from branches and things. There's hundreds of pounds of ice inside here. So that log comes right across the back of that pontoon, across that pontoon, across that rear transom there, caught on that bar, sticking up. Unfortunately, come right through that where that corner bar is, pinned it right there, ripped the skirting off there. So I got to use a chainsaw and try to cut this log out, which is just going to be a pain in the ass, but it's got to be done. So I went back, got a sledgehammer, and we're busting all this ice apart. Trying to alleviate some weight. There's at least 500 or 600 pounds of ice on here, so that'll alleviate some weight, make it easier to maneuver, hopefully. All right, we have all the snow and ice out of it. There was hundreds of pounds of ice in here. Oh. Got the chainsaw up there in the sled, so we're gonna get that down here. There's ropes in here, so I'm gonna tie a rope to the chainsaw just in case, because this is about 12 feet of water at the back of the boat. I don't feel like diving for a chainsaw in case I drop it, so we're going to play it safe and tie a rope to it. See, this log right here is just, I'm going to zip it, cut it right here, which will free up the corner piece. And again, right over there, that's going to be the tricky one to try to reach. With any luck, I can, after I cut this piece, I can swing that log just a little bit away to get it away from the back of this, but we'll see. In the meantime, we're just going to have more trees, more logs heading this way, so like this every spring. All right, we got the log cut loose. There it goes down the river. The whole boat swung sideways. It'll be interesting getting back up onto the shore. So, we're up against this monstrosity, which is, God knows, thousands of pounds. But that pontoon still seems like it's low in the water. Hard to say. But yeah, actually this one, oh shit, looks like we're on top of another log here. Who knows? There's logs everywhere this time of the year. But yeah, looks like she's still low in the water. But we got the main part cut loose. Ice out of it. She starts to sink, I'm cutting it loose and sending it down the river. So somebody else can worry about it. So there's the final outcome of getting all that shit cut out of there. There's a log on this side of the pontoon, but far side pontoon still sits low in the water. I'm thinking probably has a leak in it, but we'll see if anybody comes along and claims it. I'm sure they won't. You gotta go, I mean, there's a handful of camps from here to 20 miles from here, which is where Germfask is. In between, there's just nothing. A whole bunch of nothing. So I'm guessing that came from Germfask north, 20 to 30, 40 miles. This river goes for 78 miles, so we'll see if somebody claims it.